What's good, Raw Squad? It's your boy, Mr. R. Daniels. I am trying to make a video to explain why I did not make it to ARMS 5. Um, well, this is how it goes. It's more to what I left on Instagram. Um, so, this is what happened. I went to the airport on the day that I was supposed to be going to Georgia. I got to the airport 2 hours early, 2.5 hours early. Sorry. I checked in the front to get my tickets and all that good stuff. At that time, it was good. Checked in my firearm as I'm supposed to. Went through TSA. And everything was good there. This is where the wheels fell off. Okay, the wheels had fallen off at this point. So I ended up going to gate 7 because that's where our gate was. Okay, and this is Frontier that I was flying with. Okay, as y'all know from my Instagram. I'm gonna also put my Instagram stuff in there as well in the beginning. So yeah, I got to gate 7. I proceeded to look up at the gate to see if we made it on time and all that type of stuff because it took a little while for the TSA. For me and my family because of us being disabled and all that. Yeah. It took a little bit of time. So we made it to the gate. Then I look up at the screen and in big bold letters, it says canceled. And at this point, I actually was like, what in God's name happened? I'm saying it in a nice way. So they ended up announcing, saying that the plane had a engine mechanical problem or whatever it was. And I was like, okay, all right, yeah. But when I checked in, they could have told me that there was an issue. That's what I felt. But I proceeded to go up to the counter because they basically announced everybody that's going to Georgia, please come to the counter. So I did that. And they proceeded to give me a refund card. I wish I had that refund. Oh, actually, hold on. Do I? Yep, I have it, I think. Yep, I do. Which I am going to cover the barcode thing. Okay? Yeah. For Frontier. Okay? This is what they gave me. Okay? And I'm doing this about a month or so later because I'm still aggravated. And I was debating on if I wanted to do this video or not. So yeah, they proceeded to do that. They also gave us $100 voucher to fly with them, which made no sense as well to me. So yeah, as me being upset or whatever, I asked them, hey, is there a flight that I can go to so I can leave? They ended up saying, no, we are not, what's the word I want to say? Compatible. I'll use that word with the air, with the air. As I'm talking about it, my feelings are going back. The airline, okay, Bradley Air, Field. They're not affiliated with it, and I'm like, wait, you're not affiliated, in which capacity? They said we are a separate entity from the airport. At this point, I'm like, what? Okay. So I end up calling, and I appreciate each and every one of in the in the community that I have. I love y'all. I proceeded to call people that was in Georgia. You'll in the beginning you'll know who they are. Like I said, I'm gonna for Instagram. And like I said, I appreciate them. So I called to let them know, hey, there's an issue and blah blah blah. And they end up saying the same. They ended up saying the same thing. Is there another airport that you can go to and all that type of stuff? And I told them no. They said they're not a part of whatever. Where that made me upset, and the person that I was talking with. And I appreciate you for helping me out still, Zach. I absolutely appreciate y'all. RGG and yeah. So I ended up going back to the check counter to see if there was another flight. And they said there is no other flights until the next day. I got more angry because the flights that they were going to have were going to be after most of the event that I wanted to go to on that day. The range days, it would have been after, and I was like, no, I'm upset with that. Then they said, hey, are there any other flights? I asked the people at the counter, at the gate, because I went back to the gate and I asked them, hey, is there any flights that are close? And they said there's one that's in New York. I had at least 30 minutes to get from Bradley Field to the airport in New York, is what they were saying to me. And I was not happy with that part. Okay? Because of me being disabled and all that type of stuff, it's not that easy for me to actually go all the way to New York just to catch a flight And I was highly upset with Frontier again. Um, so I even tried. Well, at this point, I get a call over the intercom saying that we need to go get our luggage from baggage claim. So we went down to the baggage claim, and my luggage was sitting there with people that were from Frontier. Um, so yeah, yeah. Uh, how can I explain this without getting angry? Um, and I appreciate the security guards and all that type of stuff as well, because they tried to help me out, try to find plane tickets and all that type of stuff as well. Um, but they they were more money, and I couldn't ask the people in Georgia to help me out. And because I wasn't doing that, it was, I felt it was wrong for me to ask for more. Um, but I absolutely appreciate each and every one of y'all that tried to get me out there. I really do. I honestly do. Um, I'm just really frustrated still. Um, so yeah, that. So what ended up happening? Um, and I'm apologizing again to everybody that helped me try to get to Georgia, Arms 5. Um, yeah. So basically, what ended up happening is me having to go all the way back home, and that was the end of it. And I mean, I know I'm probably gonna get, I don't know, ridiculed for it or whatever, and I don't know. I'm upset. I'm really upset still. And it's basically like a month later for all this that I'm doing this video. Um, because I honestly wanted to go and see everybody, and also do a lot more networking and all that good stuff. Because the Arms 5 and stuff like that. I mean, if you have never been to um, one of those events, bro, you need to go. Yeah, y'all need to go. Honestly, yeah. Because I went to, as y'all know, I went to Arms 3. That was amazing. I had fun. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm sorry. But I had to make this video because I wanted to make sure everybody understood what actually happened to me that whole entire time. I know it took me a while to do this video, but and I'm yeah. If you didn't know, now you know. God loves you, and so do I.